What is up, everybody? I am back again. And today, I'll be playing A World Underwater. Oh, 2 to 1. Ah, there we go. I'm not just playing A World Underwater. We're in the middle of giving it a small little update. I want to add more detail, more story. Well, it's going to be the version 2 update. Of course, I'm just going to have some, I believe, more crafting stuff, maybe a bit more fauna. And, well, I want to do this just because I've noticed, like, a decline in the subscribers that I had. So I want to try some new stuff and maybe bring back some of that SCP stuff. I mean, this ain't new, but because on this channel, I do stuff that I myself enjoy. Most of the time while I'm creating this. I'll give you some stuff that happened here and there. So yesterday I just went over to Jordan's Lake House. I might publish a video, but I'm not sure. Because both of the videos I posted don't have much stuff in them. One of them is just me creating sounds, which I use as ambience for this game. And the second one is just the camera is on the ground and then the distance you can hear me and Jordan talking. That's for like also this game. But I do have a few pictures. I have this one picture today because when I was getting my sunscreen behind this chair, I noticed this little spider. It was like this or something. It was like right behind the chair, and I saw that and I was like, oh my god, there's a freaking spider behind that chair, and it's like in a web too. I sent it over to my friends and I'm like, oh, I'm not the only one and just enjoying this time here, just spiders. And when I was trying to take pictures of it, I felt something on my right arm. There's nothing there. But I swear I felt like something touched my right arm. That was probably another spider web or something, I don't know. Because there's so many spider webs at Jordan's Lake House. Not just, well, I haven't seen any inside, but I've seen outside ones. So right now, I'm developing a little radio thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm recording to just the 3, 4, and 5s are just footsteps that I put into another Sprite.
Oh yeah, I got that. This.
I have no idea what he said. I just took random clips of the video and just put it into one. MCS, for those who never played Region Zero, MCS is like occur inside of the World Underwater universe. Well, that's what I reference into the game, because if I try to reference his real last name, it's like against the terms and service. So Micah Science Space Wing, just because I find it to be interesting. Jordan's last name in the game is Power, so it's Jordan Power. I couldn't think of any other last name that was good, so. Space Window is that's a good last name. Mention your mother giving you that last name. That'd be cool. Okay, so that's saying let's begin working on the Sprite. I'm gonna call this Sprite Beach Areas. Why is because I want so the first thing I'm gonna do is have a blank costume and have a secondary costume where I have all that, and I'm gonna place this right here, but then I'm gonna have to move it down a lot more. So I'm gonna move it down all the way to here. Well, just a little bit. Actually, just put it all the way down here. Perfect. Now, I mean, you're wondering why do I have that there? It's actually because, well, I don't necessarily need it. I'm just putting it there just because. So just because. But if the ghost is not 100, then I'm gonna have to do that. So forever. Go to wait, set x, set y to the variables. Just because I want it to be so, because I already put it in player moves left, the whole world moves right, the player moves right, the whole world moves left, player moves up, the whole world moves down, player moves down, the world goes up, you know, that kind of scrolling thing, you know. And then 800% the size, just because that's the size of the whole map is 800%. And receive message 1. Costume 2. Show. Again, ghost 100. Let's go to the front layer, not forever front layer. Okay, Aquatic Forest. And then the island map. Duplicate this. You understand what you're doing. Well, I want it to be like this. So, just like this. And like this. Perfect. Add a beach. A beach to 0. If it's touching the player, it will set the at a beach to y equal y being yes, of course, and 0 being no. I mean, I could have done y and then n, but I prefer y and 0. So, okay, if above C, if at a beach equals yes, Then I'll play the sound 19 through 21. So 19 to 21. The reason why I'm using an Explorer is because it wouldn't load it if I wasn't in Internet Explorer. So if you want to play this game or remix it, just use Internet Explorer or not anything that has cookies. This is the same thing with Region Zero, and when I was trying to get into it, I was like, why isn't it working? And eventually, well, I tried contacting the Scratch team, and I didn't send anything back, and eventually I figured it out. I mean, they could have just said, uh, but then they didn't respond. So, and then boundaries. So let me just give you a quick explanation of the boundaries. So as you can see, you can some of the map, some parts of the map don't have these little lines. Like there's supposed to be one right here. I might add that someday, but I don't know. Maybe I probably won't add it just because it's not important. It's a little thing to prevent people from glitching through most walls, and also prevents people from going out of bounds. In Region Zero, this works sort of differently. The on the bounds areas, like these area right here in this area, like the edges, they'll just send you back the moment you step into that biome. And then there's that other type of boundaries, which is the one that I'm showing you right here. It took a while for me to fix when I was developing the game for Region Zero, and when I eventually found out, because I was like, why isn't it teleporting me this? And it was just because I was using this and not this. Also, the reason why you can see this little area down here, and this little green dot is just to prevent from people from. This is what I do with the rest of the maps and stuff. For there, you don't see any things up here just because I have these lines already in place. It'll be funny if people would see something, just some part of the map that's just out of bounds. That's also why I did this, but I don't think I need to put that here. Island map. Oh, this one. This one. Actually, now that I think about it, it's like on the right side of the map, so people won't see it. Okay. Aquatic Forest. This definitely needs to changes. Oh, wait, now. Wait, I can do this. Let's put it right up here. Perfect. Underground doesn't need any changes. There's also a void map, which is all the way down here. And if you were to touch it, you send all the way back up to the map. This is the water Sprite. Now you can get a good idea of what the biomes are. So like this biome and this biome over here are pretty much the same biome. So they have different water color. Over here is the floating islands, which is supported by barnacles, of course. And then underneath that is like the aquatic forest. I'm still planning on changing the look of the Aquatic Forest to make it look a little more alien-like, and then here's under that is the Aquatic Forest caves. And then over to the right kelp area, the, if you continue right, there's one of the two entrances to the blue boulder forest. And then it's the same thing with the cave over here. There's also a little volcanic biome over here, and then it gets especially hot over here in this area. And we've got out of bounds areas like this one and this one, but this one has like a shipwreck that you can look at that I'm still working on. Seeing this Sprite right here. So let me tell you something. So the reason why I had to delete all the ground is because the game wasn't saving. It was like project failed to save, and I thought it was just because of a scrambled eggs one sprite that I put over in this island, but I was wrong. It was everything else, so I had to delete all the land, most of it anyway, and I just kept the scenery sprites in, like the hydrothermal vents, some of the stalagmites. I deleted a bunch of stalagmites in this area. And that's all I have for that. Now, let's go to the little crafting sprite. There you are. Okay. So I want to add a new crafting recipe. Sunscreen. Just from personal experience from yesterday, because I had to wear sunscreen because it was getting too warm, so. Yeah, I already said that. It was like the part where I saw the spider behind the chair. Blueprints. I'm gonna add them someday. Not yet. I'm gonna still have that. Maybe I might add them, but I don't know. Zero. For heat suit. Oh, okay. Is there any heat-proof suit blueprints available? Oh, good. Oopsies. 8. 8? Oh, buyers. Oh, yeah. Iron. What else is there for items? Wire, silver, obsidian, diamond, copper. Wires. 2. Gold. 1. Iron. 3. Heat-proof suit. Yes. Oops. I did something. What did I do? Okay. Sorry, I'm just coughing. Just because. I don't know. And no, I don't have the you know what. The other reason why I haven't been, jeez. The reason why I haven't been posting so much is because, I had things to do, first of all, and oh my gosh. How many times do I need to clear my throat? Jeez. Okay. Versus 0 requires 3 iron, 2 wires, I believe 2 gold. Oh, 1 gold. Okay. The reason why you're gonna need a Hebrew suit is just because you would just because you need to go down deep and do some sort of area and okay, so okay, now let me look at this again. Number 5, depth module. Number 6, first aid kit. 7, rockets. Smooth fuel and sunscreen. Sunscreen. I know how to get that. If you wanna craft it, all you're gonna need is item with item um item flip. I need to think of a name for a plant. Blue pouch. Blue pouch. So it's gonna be like the it's just gonna be like the Hebrew suit, but like okay, sunscreen equipped 0. Let's send that to 0. Sunscreen equipped all the way down here. Timer is just for something I wanted to do. I wanted to see how long the intro music was so I can work on it. And I think you know what I mean. So sunscreen equipped to yes. The reason why you're gonna need it is just so you don't get sunburned. Sunburns will only decrease about 5 health. Actually, for like 1 health, actually, let's say it like that. So probably don't necessarily need it, but you're gonna get burnt. You can also eat it. There's gonna be a little thing next to the getting Sprite where you're gonna be able to eat. And you can only eat when you're at the life box. You need to craft things there and you need to eat there too. What's you're gonna eat? I'm not. You guys have anything? Maybe some blue pouches, maybe some creekers and kingfish. Maybe some crimson butterflies. You can't cook them because they're okay. That's a joke. You're not gonna get until the crimson butterfly gets added into the game, unless you take a look inside of the what's it called database Sprite and you look at the crimson butterfly. But just don't do it just because of spoilers. I want it to be fun, not, not for your butt to be spoiled. I haven't worked on the play recording thing in like a long time. Okay, I was just thinking for a bit. Database. Quicker. Let me just copy that. And cherry log. I'm just gonna have them stay there for placeholders, but I don't know. Maybe I'll change it. I don't know. And the crickets are edible. If you haven't learned from the original World Underwater, it's just that they're edible. That was like the first ever game, the original World Underwater, just World Underwater, but this is like the remastered version, so it's like the third game in the series. There's also a fourth game that's coming, but I'm not gonna say anything about it just yet because I mean, it's got a lot of nice things that I put in it. I think the music is like, I think like the game reminds me a lot of Subnautica, which I'm trying to make it feel like, and I really want to give these World Underwater games like a Subnautica feel to it, but also like a little bit of Subnautica below as well, because I like vibrant stuff. Anyways, let me delete this giant fish. Okay, that's not so hard. I don't know what those white spots are doing there. I haven't had them in. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know why they're there. Let's see. Flora, okay. Flora 1. Real pouch. An edible flora species. Its leaves can be used to craft sunscreen. If you want to scan things, you're gonna have to get like a blueprint, which is not in the game yet. You need like a blueprint for like a scanning thing. I want to make it a little challenging if you want to learn about things. Twice the difficulty, twice the fun. There's dust. Like a big piece of dust. The blue pouch. Is protected by a large shield. A large pouch like shield. Small means small wingless insects from reaching it. So it's got like a little different theme about. So this can either go two ways. One, there's a little pouchy shaped thing, and then it's have a one single stem, and it's gonna sprout out like a flower. Or two, it's just gonna be similar to a cattail, where it's just gonna have a little thing on it. Except for one of the cattail-like things, it's gonna be multiple, like two or three. Flora 2. Star bamboo. Something that I really wanted to add. A large flower-like aquatic species of flora. The star bamboo is native to the region. It is rarely found in caves. So star bamboo is gonna pretty much be like a glowing blue stem with glowing blue leaves and maybe a little thing in the middle of all those petals, like a little thing, like maybe a thing that carries seeds or something. I don't know. This is just early design for the star bamboo. It may undergo some changes. Star bamboo is edible. The star bamboo is edible. Highly nutritious? No. It has high nutrition. No, that's not nice. Let's just say star bamboo is edible. Those are going to be the only two edible flora in the game. Any other ones, it's going to be edible fish. This one five, what is this? Oh, I know what these are. These are the logs. Recording logs. Nice. Maybe I'll just stop from here and continue editing it. I don't know. Maybe. But for now, you guys can go ahead and take a look at the game. You can see the link right up here. You put that in, you get it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.